Hello and welcome to everybody that's watching today. I'm just outside with my daughter today. She wasn't feeling very well last night, so she's had a day off school, but she's looking a lot better now. The sun was out, so we thought we'd come out and just have a picnic lunch and a little bit of chat, and I thought I'd grab some oracle cards and bring through a collective message for you all. But it does appear that the sun has now gone, but I am not going to stop. I think we're still going to bring through a message, aren't we? Right?
Yeah.
Or I am anyway. She just wants to float in and out of the image, and she does like to make herself known. She does like to make us all laugh. So why not? Let's get into that beautiful child energy. So she's just grabbing the cards for me today.
I like cards.
Thank you very much, Liliana. She loves the cards as well, and perhaps
I like these cards.
she might choose which deck we will choose from first, which she has. So I'm just going to do a collective reading for everyone at the moment, just having a look at the energy, having a look at what we can do moving forwards into more grace and love and joy. So let's see what comes up. And I definitely feel like, before I grab any cards, I feel like the message to start with is about just embracing every moment for how it is. Like, things aren't always going to be perfect, the conditions aren't always going to be perfect for us, but to get started anyway. Just like, you know, I imagined in my mind I was going to be sitting at this other park, not this one, but I couldn't park there because there's an event on, and then I was like and then I was like envisioning, you know, sitting with the sun out and, you know, the plush grass, but it hasn't happened that way. But that's life. Things don't always happen the way that we expect them, that we envision them to, that we necessarily want them to. But we need to embrace the moment anyway and not give up and keep going. So I feel like that's really a message for you all today. So I'm just going to grab these cards now, and I'm just going to grab these and do a bit of a quick shuffle. I'll get my daughter to hold the tripod because I've got to
I don't even know how to hold
That's okay, you can learn.
it.
That's right.
It's
Okay,
too heavy.
so we're just going to do a little shuffle here.
Just a second, I just need to get ready.
That's okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Everything is learning. So I'm just going to shuffle here, and let's see what Spirit has for us. Okay, so we have one card here.
Yeah, you don't have to
So
hold
the
it.
card we have is Autumn Equinox. So this is about releasing. Okay. So the message I have is to, you know, I'm looking at all of the beautiful like trees here, and I'm around some trees where I am in the water. So I feel like the message here is about getting out in nature and really grounding your energy and releasing any energies, anything I'm feeling emotionally. Okay, so I'm releasing emotionally anything that's heavy, any burdens that you might have at the moment, because you know, they're not serving you in moving forwards. And you know, I feel like, you know, we don't need to be weighed down by the weight of our worries. Okay, and I feel like when you get out in nature and when you really connect with the earth, it takes the weight off that, because it connects us into the present moment. So I feel like that's a message for you all, is just to really get outside, especially if there's a lot going on in the mental mind as well, Spirit's pointing that out, that when you get outside as well, this helps to just shift the perspective for a moment and just just shift that mindset into more clarity as well and a different perspective. And that's what you know, getting outside can do, even if it's going for a walk, or you know, going to sit by the water, or even, you know, just getting outside. And Spirit's showing me like a swimming pool, like, you know, sitting by your swimming pool, or you could be just like in a chair sitting in the sun, or you know, if you're in this, if you've got snow around you, you could get outside and just you know, pick up the snowballs and throw them or something. I don't know. I don't live near the snow, so, but I'm just seeing Spirit showing me, like, you know, getting out and having fun in the snow. You know, that's going to shift your perspective too. So wherever you live, just bring that into your world and really embrace it, and get into more joy, okay? And that will help you release. I'm going to get another message, another card, and I'll get my little helper to hold it for me again.
Again, I don't even know how to hold.
You're doing a good job. Okay.
Well, I see shuffle the cards. I'm just going to show you this. Okay, I don't even know how to do that.
Okay.
This is what it looks like when you shuffle. Shuffle 4.
Okay, we got another card.
No. Yay, the card.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. We have the Earth Magic card, and this is why I'm really connecting with the Earth message right now, because we are outside, and oh my god, as I say that, the cars have stopped behind me, which is beautiful.
Outside's kind of boring.
She says it's boring, but she is someone who gets in and gets dirty. She loves to play. Like, she will get in knee deep into any little creek.
Outside's boring, I mean inside's boring. Outside's awesome.
Yeah, I thought so. Outside's awesome. There we go. Alright, so focusing back in, we have the fairies. So this is about earth magic. And as I was saying before to you all, I feel like when you get outside, it clears your energy field and it brings you into the present moment, and it allows Spirit to help with your healing as well, is what I'm hearing. So they can bring in that ray of light healing energy, and so can the earth elements, and Gaia can nurture you and assist with you in your healing and assist with you in releasing, and also not only, you know, your emotional problems, but also your mental, okay, so things that are going on in your mind, okay, so they're here to help you, okay, and these elements, they embrace this present moment. And I feel like saying also that, you know, you are unfolding at the moment, you are unfolding into a new energy, and to really embrace that new energy and to allow whatever processes of elimination, like whatever processes of transformation that needs to happen, whatever needs to be released, allow it to come up and thank it, and then allow it to leave, okay, because it's all a process, and it's all for our highest good right now. I'm going to grab a card from I'll see if I can pop this here. Yes, I can. Alright. I'm going to grab a card from my other deck. I don't know what's the name of it. It's the Ancestors and Angels deck. I love this deck. By the way, the other cards I got were from the Earth Magic deck, which is beautiful. Let's have a look what the angels and ancestors have to say to help us. assist us in releasing, in our transformations, in our connections with spirit. Because it doesn't matter whether you are psychic or not, whether you are intuitive, whether you are a light worker, whether you're not a light worker, we are all connected. Every one of us here is here as spiritual beings experiencing a physical reality, and so we are all connected, each and every one of us. And so really allow and trust and value yourself. This is not a very good angle on the camera, but anyways. The Fire Guardian. Okay guys, the Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. Oops, it wasn't even on the... Ignite your passions. Can you see that he is... he has a map on him, like he has tattoos on him, but I see it as the roadmap. I see it as your roadmap towards your purpose here, towards your spiritual journey of evolvement. And I feel like, you know, by following your passions, you are moving towards a higher perspective and an unfoldment in your life. I'm also hearing that the fire of passion can burn away anything that no longer serves you as well, and or anything in your life that no longer serves you, so that you can move forwards and out of any energy that that doesn't really serve your higher purpose now. Thank you. Alright, let's try another one because I feel like there's some more messages. Sorry guys, I know that this isn't the best setup, but this is all I've got for now. So I just have to work with what we have, and I feel like that's part of the message for you guys. And if I can be authentic in myself and show you guys, you know, my hope is that I can, you know, inspire you to step forwards in whatever you want to do in your life. And to just use the tools that you have to move forwards, you know, because I think sometimes we can get caught up in an idea of perfection, in how we should be living, you know, and this is, don't get angry about that, don't get upset about that, because we all have that influence in our lives because of society and things like that. So, you know, but at the end of the day, it's about getting started with what you have, and I just feel like I have to share that with you. Because nothing is a mistake, okay? Everything happens for a reason. So we have here, oh, this is beautiful. Look at this, Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted.
It's like Moana.
It is a little bit like Moana. And, you know, you can see all the butterflies around her. So she is going through a change, and she is coming into her truth, and she is connecting and creating a life for herself. Oh my God, what a beautiful feather there. So, you know, she is getting her wings. That's what I take from that feather. She is getting her wings. She is transforming and changing, and she is nurturing herself. Do you see her pregnant belly? Her pregnant belly is the world, but I feel like this message here for you today is about her reconnecting with herself and trusting and nurturing herself and her process, so that when she gives birth to her new self and her new life, that she is completely grounded and that she is completely ready to go and ready to move forwards, because she has loved herself, she has nurtured herself, and she has really embraced who she is. Okay.
Nice one.
I also feel there's a message here about connections with the moon cycles. I'm also hearing to take note of your feelings around the different moon cycles. If you can, write a journal, because this is going to help you in getting in touch with your energy, and as well as with your emotions and what's going on at certain times of your cycle or at certain times of the moon cycle. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so we're shuffling now.
Whatever we're shuffling. We're shuffling out these owls, which is holding a clock. Can I show it? You hold it. I'll show. I'll the first person to show. I'll show you.
Okay. So we have the mirror guardian here. It says, take time to reflect. So, you know, as I was saying with the earth, the Mother Earth here, and I was saying that this is like you getting in touch with who you are, and you're finding your truth, and you finding your, and you know, you're nurturing yourself, and you're creating a new stage for yourself. Ooh, cards are flying away. You know, we have the mirror guarding here, so it's taking time to reflect, it's taking time to have a look within, it's taking time to really getting in touch with your intuition. It's really time to have a look at where you are in your life and having a look at how much you've achieved already, I'm hearing, because I feel like sometimes in life we don't really look at how much we've achieved. We are so caught up in what we want to create, and that's okay, but we need to like celebrate our you know, our accomplishments, because they deserve just a moment, they deserve our celebration, because you've achieved that. And you know, if you really start to have a look at it, even the small things that you've achieved, they grow into bigger things. And if you really track your journey from the past till now, you can really see how far you've come, and then that will really inspire and bring in that passion to move forwards in your life with so much more potential. And lastly, what I want to do is get from my the last deck I have here, which is the Power of Surrender cards. These are great because I like to bring through the messages from Spirit about what we can surrender to in order to heal, in order to grow, in order to move forwards in our life. So let's have a look at what we can surrender to.
This is what card I got.
Okay, so Liliana grabbed out a card. It says surrender to your soul's path, and this card is absolutely perfect right now, because our soul, we're talking about transformation and an unfoldment in our lives, and you know, and again with this card you can see all this nature. So nature is very much a key. Mother Earth is very much a key to your evolution. While you're here, it helps you with your healing, it helps you with your transformation, it helps nurture the process for you, is what I'm hearing. And it says here, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So, you know, look at everything that's happened in your life and thank it, because it has taken you to where you are now. And everything from now moving into the future, it's getting you ready for something more. Now, what I'm hearing from Spirit as well, I want to let you guys know that sometimes things happen and we're like, why is this happening in my life? Because you can feel like you're doing everything right and still things happen. But I want to say, if you ask for things in your life, if you're asking the universe for change, if you're asking the universe for specific goals in your life, you have to trust the universe in what's taking place so that you can bring that in. Okay, so sometimes that can be pulling apart things in your life, and it can feel pretty crappy at the time. And but just trust the process, and just remembering to, and it's all easy to say all this, but it's remembering and to really come back into it and allowing ourselves to, and I say ourselves because I'm experiencing the same thing. We all are. And so it's about allowing ourselves to come back, allowing ourselves to, sorry, let me say that again. It's allowing ourselves to express how we feel, express our emotions, express our frustration, so we can really shine light on how we're feeling, so that we can let it go, we can release it, and we can come back strong and ready to move forwards. Because if we try to coat it, if we try to, just band-aid our emotions with distraction or with just love, it's still there underneath the surface. So we really need to bring it out into the open, so then we can let it go and then we can move on. And believe me, I've had these times where I've held on to anger because I wasn't very comfortable in expressing anger. So sometimes I would hold on to that, and it'd get to a point where I had to release it. And you know what, I felt so much better once I do. And while I say this, it needs to be done in a healthy manner, and it needs to be done in a way that's not hurting anyone else and not hurting yourself. Okay, so healthy ways of releasing your emotions. So that could be writing. You could write a letter about everything you feel and then burn that energy away. You could even just scream into a pillow just to get out your frustration. Whatever's a healthy way of removing that emotion, just so you can get back on track and moving forwards again. Okay, I'll just see if we got one more surrender card, and I'm just going to let my daughter grab it. The innocence. Okay, so she grabbed the childhood innocence. So, come back into joy as well, because as I was saying, with all the releasing that you're doing, and I feel like that seems to be the theme of this reading today, this connection today, coming back into innocence, coming into that child energy. And you can see the children here, and we've got the child in our reading. It's coming back into that, and you can see she's in this area, and she hasn't been here before, but she is investigating everything. She's not sitting still. She's looking around at everything. She's taking in everything around her. So that's what we need to do, and we need to get into that fun energy and have a good laugh, and that helps us moving forwards a lot more faster as well. Now, I will just pick one more surrender because I wanted to do that. And again, I'm going to have this moving again, if I can get it right. Alright, there we go. It's popped out, flew out.
I just want to tell everybody, just tell kids, where does babies come from?
I don't think we're doing that one today. You do know you've got dirt on your face. Okay.
I don't care about my face.
Alright, last message here is surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life, and when worry arises, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. And you can see in this card, there's lots of cloud around, and there's not a lot of clarity there. So I feel like that's why there is worry, because there's uncertainty, and there's also worry I'm getting, for some of you it's around finances, and it's around home, it's around even for some of you, connections with people around you. So there is an element of worry here, so they're saying to just don't make worry a full-time thing in your life, because it does not serve you. So breathe out the worry out of your body, and then it's focus on your heart and just really have faith and ask, you know, your spirit guides, God, universe, whoever you believe in, ask them to help you with that faith, to bring in that faith, and they will help. Just trust. Okay? So, if you've gotten this far, I just want to thank you for your patience, because I know it's windy and, you know, there's a lot of distraction and wobble. But I hope that you've gotten something from this. I hope that helps you in moving forwards. And if you have any suggestions of topics that you'd like me to cover, I would be happy to do that. If you'd like any guidance, personal one-on-one guidance, I can do video coaching sessions, and I also offer readings. So just reach out to me on my email, which is in the description box, and I will get back to you. So I wish you much love and ease and grace in your life, and remember to breathe.
Bye. And the last thing, congratulations.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Blah.